So hi, this is Rye from Mediasphere, and I'm going to be talking about today why I think now is the perfect time for a AAA Superman video game. So I'm going to be going into the idea of a Superman game. So Superman hasn't had a game where he is the main lead for a decade or more since Superman Returns. Or another fan, if I'm wrong. But the disappointing fact is that Superman has never had a great standalone Superman game, which he is the lead of, which is disappointing, since Batman has so many awesome games, since DC mostly makes standalone Batman games. But Superman is the original DC character from the comic books that first premiered in the 1940s and started the whole DC universe. So I wish we one day get a spectacular Superman game that redefines the character in the video game format. So I think it's the perfect time to make a Superman game, because with the newly DC Universe technically starting with Creature Commandos, but the big launch being to the mainstream audience, the Superman movie that just came out this year, and there's going to be a sequel coming out in the next 2 years. So I think it would be a missed opportunity to not make a Superman game now, so it would come out in the next 4 to 6 years, since games take longer to make than in the past to make now. And with the games on Dreams, where it's evident from the amount of fan games people have made of Superman games, it's evident that people want a great Superman game to come out someday, but a common criticism of the character is that he is way too overpowered, so you can't have him go up against regular human criminals, because he would demolish them. Like Batman in the Arkham games doesn't have supervision and strength and things, but I think you could still make a awesome superhero video game. Like, you could have a part of the story where maybe gives like his henchmen like mech suits, and Superman could fight them and attack them with the mech suits protecting them for they're not critically injured. And then maybe there could be robots you could fight in the story. Or another maybe idea is you could play as Superman in space, and it could be like a space adventure game where the story is happening in outer space on a different planet or different planets, fighting some threats in space, making a fun space adventure game. I just want Superman to eventually have a awesome superhero game. So hopefully one day it happens, and hopefully it doesn't take a decade. It probably won't happen for a while, unfortunately. There was a Superman game that was canceled, or I think maybe 2 games that were canceled. I just thought I'd talk about why I think a Superman game would be spectacular and awesome, and I hope it to eventually happen one day. And anyways, I wish y'all have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.